It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Yep, 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 yep. It's my opinion. Okay. Yep, 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 yep. It's mine, but you don't have to like it. What's up? Welcome to another episode of Just My Opinion. Brian, Greg, Lorenzo over here. Do not forget, share, follow, subscribe, like, comment. Thank you. I know we passed Thanksgiving. We forgot to do the Thanksgiving one.
Yeah.
Hey, time the year is flying by
Yeah.
like super fast. But I want to say just thank you to everybody that has been like spending the year with us.
Like, think about it. If we do Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving, like we did last year, it's kind of like we don't know what's gonna happen. Now we can talk about shit that happened. I mean, you get with your family,
yeah.
and there's always that one to show up to you like, well, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Like you like, damn. We know we had to invite them, but we were hoping they didn't show up. I'm not gonna call them names.
They
We
show
never
up.
will, but you should know who you are.
You got a few that you got invited and you're like, damn, they showed up. No, but really, just thank you to everybody that has been hanging out in there with us during the whole year. You know, liking, watching. You know, the views are increasing, so that's good. That's a good sign. I'm seeing response, so that's good. I mean, that's the whole purpose. We do it as a hobby and just to talk our shit over here. But
Right.
you know, we appreciate you guys watching and supporting for sure. Anything crazy happened on Thanksgiving besides the freaking game from the Lions?
Oh no. And I mean, think about it. Michigan won.
Well,
That's the craziest shit
Yeah,
that
that
ever-
one.
yeah, that's
Nobody
the craziest shit
expected
that
that
ever.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
what about a fight afterwards or something? 'Cause they planted the
Huge
flag.
fight. Yeah, huge fight,
I'm
man.
like,
They were getting the cops came in and maced everyone.
wow.
Maced people, man. Yeah, that's got crazy.
What do you
Honestly,
think they like? Like that's a rivalry for real.
I
like
didn't see the game.
nobody's.
I ain't see it either, but
'Cause
I
was
seen
home.
that.
So I was home in South Carolina. So my brother-in-law was watching on his phone. And so I asked him the score. He told me the score was 3-0 Ohio. I said, what quarter? He said the first. I said, oh, that's just an appetizer of what they gonna put on us.
Yeah. And
I just thought that was just a warm-up for them. And so later on, coming home, my wife and I, we were coming home. My mother-in-law called while we were on the road, and she said, oh, that was a good game. And I'm like, she said it was 10-13. So we were so okay with losing by 3 points.
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, losing by 3 points, that's like a moral victory for U of M. My mother-in-law said, no, they won.
That's how everybody was.
The car
Like,
got
wait,
silent.
what?
Like they
The
won.
car got silent.
And so I get off, and I'm in Ohio. And my boy bought me a hat, Michigan hat. I'm putting the hat on just for warmth, just to put on my damn head. I'm used to wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers hat. So I put the hat on my head, and I go into McDonald's. And this lady, literally, the cashier, she said, have you been helped already? I said, yes, I ordered online and I'm 1611. And then this lady said, you can help him take that fucking hat off.
Damn.
I'm like, what the hell is she talking about my hat for? And I'm thinking,
was
I'm a
mad at you
Steeler
for
fan,
the-
and they're Cincinnati
Oh,
Bengals
because you
or
didn't
Cleveland.
realize at the
Right.
time that
I
you had the
didn't
Michigan
And
one.
wait, hold up. And think about it. I had thought the Michigan lost in the beginning, and I had just found out right before I went to McDonald's. Didn't know anything about the fight. Didn't know anything about the game at all. Didn't know it was all that hostile crowd going on. So then she said to me, yeah, you better recognize where the fuck you are. And then her husband
Wow.
or her boyfriend standing next to her, and I looked at him and I said, you know what? I said, this is why guys get in fights, because we always believe we have to defend our woman. And I said the bottom line is when she says something to me, I can't really do much to her, you know, and then
Yeah,
you,
you just
if I
ignore
say
her.
something to her, then you have to step in. I said, but I'm gonna chill, bro. I said, look, I'm not cut like
I'm
that.
on my way home.
I
So
said, I'm on my way home, and then he says, you know, he said a rude remark to me, and I'm like, look, bro. I said, see, you have to stand up for your woman. I said, but do me a favor. Don't ever, ever leave home without it again. He was like, what are you talking about? I come with everything I come with. I said, yeah, I'm talking about don't leave home without a muzzle for that bitch ever again. And I walked away.
People take it
and
like
he just, and you know, I shouldn't have said it. I was wrong because I could have handled myself a little better. But the bottom line is, so she caught me off guard.
Yeah.
It was like a hostile situation and gave me time to think about it. I was just,
but he's also being caught off guard too. It's like it's something you're not expecting. You're at McDonald's grabbing an order,
and women have to realize that they can get their men into some shit that they don't need. Because if
unnecessary.
If my woman did the same thing, I'd look over at my wife and go, hey, unless you plan on fighting this dude, you better hush. Chill, relax.
Yeah,
don't start, there won't be none. I'm going to tell her, look, calm yourself down.
Yeah.
You have no right to tell that man what he can wear on his head. That's what I'm going to say to my wife. I'm going to handle that right there. I'm not going to let her keep spewing, and then he starts spewing, then I'm going to have to jump in to defend my wife.
Now it becomes like a whole situation.
Boys, we can get together and rag each other about sports all day long. We don't have to know each other. We can get together and have a conversation. Your team is your team. My team is my team. We gonna just
a little roasting here and there, you know. But we don't take it that deep.
If your team wins, guess what? You got a whole year to roast me. My team win. I got a whole year to roast you. It won't be the same. Just give it time.
Yeah, it was a surprise. I'll tell you that. I don't think anybody expected Michigan to win at all. Like I didn't expect them to win. I didn't even watch the game because of that.
I was like, I would have bet that.
I wasn't even sure until I looked at the record, and I'm like, okay, I get it. Why he was saying what you just said about not expecting them to win, because I'm like, the record difference really bad. Is there. But I'm like, hey, I'll take it though.
I took it.
We won, so
I'll take it. They wanted to fight.
Yeah. And then we had the Lions game. Oh God!
You know what?
That one gave me a heart attack.
We can go back and talk about the Lions game.
We got the W.
we can go back and talk about that, game, but I don't want to. You know why?
I'm fine with that.
Because if you talk about the Lions game, you talk about the whole entire season. They just find a way to win.
Yep.
Hey. What I do want to talk about is the next game.
Oh, the one tomorrow with Green Bay.
They got 12 players on IR. I mean, meaning the fact that their starters are hurt and their backups to their starters are hurt.
So they keep bringing
people
players.
In the practice squad.
Yeah, it's like come here.
But they cooking though.
If the Lions,
that's crazy.
You got winning teams. You gotta take that advantage of that opportunity. So you gotta show up.
Any other year, I would be saying, man, Lions, Jesus, man, they just ran them bad luck. But I'm telling you guys, this coach literally says to his players, look, I don't want to hear anything about you the second string. I don't want to hear anything about you the third. I don't want to hear anything about you from the practice squad. I want to tell you this. You're in the NFL. So if you made it to the NFL, a million other people didn't make it to the NFL. So go up on Sunday and act like you belong in the NFL.
Yeah,
I think that's what he tells his team. I think this man, I'm about to get hyped. I'm about to get hyped.
Go ahead.
I got goosebumps because I can hear him now saying, hey, fellas, they're telling you you're not good enough. They're telling you you don't belong here. I brought you on this team because I believe you belong here. Go out there and prove to us, prove to them that you belong here and that you can match up with anyone on the other side of you. And I think these guys believe it.
And but it's also the energy from the whole city. Like you have a whole city behind you and the energy is just off the roof.
Yeah, even if it's one game. Even if it's one game, you show people that you belong here. I'm telling you, I can hear it now in my head. I want to hear. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. Everyone out there is doubting you. Everyone out there is doubting the fact that when Aiden Hutchinson went down, they said we couldn't do it. When all my other players got ejected and hurt, and they tell you can't do it. But let me tell you something. We, Detroit Lions, play for Detroit Lions fans. We don't play for Green Bay fans. We don't play for the other fans. We play for us. And guess what? Nothing you can do or say that can make us say we are not Detroit Lions. And Detroit Lions dig down deep. We bite kneecaps, we bite ankles, and we get back up and we do it again and again and again. And then when it's all said and done, the scoreboard says we win again.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
If you're not one of them, then you are not a Detroit Lion.
Yeah, whatever it takes. You know what I do like a lot too? Is that so you have the whole city behind you. So when you call these other guys to shine in this opportunity, you are not in just any team. You're right now in the best team in the NFL. You gotta take that opportunity. You're gonna shine because even if Detroit don't give me a contract because they get their started back, somebody else gonna give me a contract because they're watching our games. Yeah, they're watching our games right now. We're one of the top teams right now.
And when he bring those guys up from the practice squad, when he bring in the second string or third string, he lets them know you're on the number one offense in the league. You're on the best team in the league in your conference. So why aren't you gonna play? Why aren't you not gonna play like it? Why? Tell me why you're not gonna play. If you're on the practice squad of the best team in the league, that means guess what? You're on the practice squad of the best team in the fucking league. So do me a favor, go out there and play like it. Don't let people tell you if you're on the practice squad of the best team in the league, then you're better than at least 32 teams in the league.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So get out there and act like it. Even if it's a one game, show your ass.
Yeah, whatever. Props to all the players.
Fucking job.
Props to all the players that have been showing up. Like when they call their numbers, like, hey, this guy got hurt in the middle of the game. Call here. Boom. Go play, and they show up. You know, they give their best. So, man, yeah, we're the best team right now.
Yeah.
We're the best team, baby.
Yeah, and you know I'm talking like this. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers diehard. Hey, look, I grew up being a Pittsburgh Steelers, so I'm never going to change.
Oh, we can't deny the Lions this year.
Steelers. And let me tell you why I'm a diehard Steelers. Because my diehard Steelers going to play Philadelphia Eagles. Let me tell you what they're going to do. They're going to go
Sunday, right?
They're going to play Philadelphia Eagles. And what team do Lions need? What team do Detroit needs to lose? Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
They need Philadelphia to lose. And my Pittsburgh Steelers
are going to take care of it.
Go and take care of their business against Philadelphia Eagles. Saquon Barkley, here comes that defense. Dan Campbell, thank you, my friend. Brad Holmes, thank you, my friend. I've been here 34 years waiting on this moment to hang out with you guys, hang out with the Detroit Lions fans. 34 years.
Finally.
I'm waiting to say what? Farewell to SOL. There's no more say more Lions here. I am fired up. I'm geeked up. There's nothing about this game that tells me the Detroit Lions, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, not going to find a way to get his practice squad, his third string, his second string, his first string. There's nothing that tells me he's not going to find a way, find the words that fire those boys up and tell those boys, let's go play football. Not backyard. Let's go play
real football.
Real football. On that iron grid. For what? We got 15 minutes. 1 hour.
I'm pretty confident we're going for the Super Bowl this year.
1 hour.
We got to.
We got 1 hour.
I'm gonna be there.
I'm really
working the Super Bowl, so I need them to go.
I
see. I could have said no, but I was like, the Lions going. I'm taking it.
Yeah,
I was like, put me on there.
Really?
They said it might be 2 weeks. We might be down there. I was like, all right.
Nice.
Lions gonna be there, so I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Need that right hand. I'm here.
You know?
I'm
putting it in the air. I'm like, they gonna be there.
Yeah, I'm a real believer we're gonna be on the Super Bowl this year. This is a year.
I'm like fired up.
This is a year. This is a year.
I get fired up for the Steelers, but let's be real.
Well, this is something special.
I'm used to it.
This is something special.
I'm used to the Steelers being decent, being good, being great.
Yeah,
the best.
I'm
used to that.
These Lions are something we're not used to see. Like this is something new for all of us. We're excited.
Not only that. I think there's probably in my era of football, there's probably been one other coach like a Dan Campbell to me, and that was Mike Ditka. Mike Ditka was probably that coach that in your face, build the team up, not tear them down. You know, not tear them down for the mistakes they make, but build them up from the mistakes they make. In other words, instead of saying, you know, J-Mo, look, man, you better than that. You know, J-Mo, you killing the team. You screwed up. You're doing this, doing that. We're not gonna have this. He like, J-Mo, you're a young kid, man. Did you learn something? Did you learn something? Look behind me. All those teammates behind me on this wall, that's who you're playing for. You got to stop playing for yourself. But you have it in you to do it. And I'm going to stick with you and ride you out until you get it done. I'm going to stick my foot on your neck, stick my foot on your back, and stick my foot up your ass. Because I'm going to get it, because we're going to get it right. You know why we're going to get it right? Because you are worth it. That's what he does to his teammates. That's what he does to his team. He makes his team believe they can, even in a bad game. He makes them believe you can do it. Let's be real. They shouldn't have won the Houston game. They found a way to pull it out.
Yeah,
they found a way to pull it out.
They pulled that one
look,
out.
if you win
somehow,
it,
but hey, but they won.
If you win it, you should have won it.
Found a way to pull it out. That's my point. Dan Campbell, keep doing what you do. You the man. I know I feel like I'm hogging everything right now, but I'm on fire right now. I'm on fire right now. I'm
Look, anybody that watch know that we got a segment on certain episodes where you got to let Greg just go.
I want to hear.
This is the Greg go section.
Which one of you guys would not want to be in the locker room when Dan Campbell giving his speech to his team?
I want to be there.
No, I agree with you.
I want to be there.
You know how hard it is to build up people from the practice squad, build them up to the point that they believe they can play with the guys who are starting on the other team?
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
And the way he adapts to the game in the middle of the game with the changes and stuff like that. Because I was watching that on Thanksgiving, like when people got hurt and stuff, and how he adapted. I was like, damn,
yeah,
that's good.
That's
good. I mean, it was close, but that's good. I mean, you adapt in the middle, literally.
Mm-hmm. It's like in boxing. If you have a guy who want to fight, what do? You box him. If you got a guy who want to box, you fight him. Dan Campbell figures out who wants to box, who wants to fight. And he orchestrates him and his Glenn, they just do a perfect job of saying, this is what we do. And the special teams are just saying, look, let me tell you, bro, what we're going to do is we're going to try to put you in the best position to win the game. The kicker is just, he put the ball, I mean, when you got a team that you talk about the fucking kicker, and you talk about not only the kicker, a guy who was what? Selling what? Windows?
He was just
selling windows or something?
Something like that. And he
was selling
windows?
He's
a regular
windows,
job. He was just doing a regular job.
I think he was selling windows in Texas.
That's crazy.
Something like that.
The kicker, who's hitting 55, 60 yarders.
Not one, twice, 3 times in games and stuff like that. You know when I really appreciate the kicker? When I watched the game from the Chiefs and the Raiders kicker just couldn't make shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Our kicker is bad, man.
Not Raiders, Ravens.
No, and the Raiders too on Sunday.
Ravens was the one that killed you because their kicker's like automatic.
Oh, but that one's good too.
And
that
the
one's
only
good
way.
Too.
Who were they playing last week? Raiders was playing
the Chiefs. They were playing Kansas Chiefs
and couldn't hit a field goal would have won the game.
Nothing. They lost by 2 points. And they could have won the game by 7 points or something like that because the kicker like missed 3 field goals, like 50 yards or something. And then I look at our kickers. I'm like, damn, that's a kicker. You suck. Like, you gonna get let go.
Dan Campbell saying, "Hey." You know why they call us Lions? Because we're not Panthers. That's exactly why. Panthers, that's what they do in North Carolina. We're in Michigan. We grind through the cold weather.
We're rural over here.
We are blue collar. Listen to me, guys. We are lions for a reason. We're a king of the jungle. Let me ask you the question about a lion.
This is the Dan Campbell impersonation.
They call us the king of the jungle, but the elephant is the biggest, freaking, strongest animal in the jungle. Am I right?
That's right.
But the lion has convinced the elephant that we're the best. The lion has convinced the elephant that I can take you. So the elephants are terrified of lions. Why do they call lions a king? Because the lions are smart enough to convince you that you can be beaten anytime. No matter how big you are, no matter how fast you are, no matter how strong you are, I'm a lion. I'm a lion. And lions, we don't fold to anyone, not even the elephants.
And something important too, we die fighting. I don't care if you're the stronger or the biggest, we die fighting. Lions die fighting, even if you're stronger than them.
When they set the tone in the jungle.
Yeah,
whatever they decide is gonna dictate how every other animal gonna move.
We're gonna die fighting over here.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The Lions now, not the Lions. Happy Thanksgiving. We don't want to keep going without it. I am so geeked for this game tomorrow because I believe that if Lions come out and play Lions football, and no, I'll take that back. Play Dan Campbell football. If they come out and play Dan Campbell football, Lions will destroy Green Bay tomorrow. Lions will destroy Green Bay tomorrow.
Again.
Again. Yeah, again.
Let me make that clear again, because we already did it.
Yeah. See, I call them Campbell's crew. You see what I'm saying? That's what I call them. They're Detroit Lions, but it's Campbell's crew. You know, they got Campbell's soup. I say, why not Campbell's
I was
crew?
waiting on the soup reference. I'm like, what a soup reference?
They had used it before. They have used that before.
This is Campbell's crew. Campbell's crew, Campbell's crop, Campbell's whatever you want to call them, but they're Campbell's. And let me tell you, y'all know what y'all say about a Campbell. Campbell can survive in anything, baby.
We don't
need water. We store it.
For years.
Yeah. Y'all look at the scoreboard at the end. Y'all like, what just happened? We stored a few points in our hump, baby. We're a camel. We are a camel. We stored a few humps.
We had some storage in the back, you know.
When you look at the scoreboard and you go, what just happened? We had a few in the hump. We had a few, baby. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you, you remember Campbell? Yeah. Campbell got things stored. That's how they make it through hard times.
That's how you guys know we're pumped about the Lions. We're really pumped about the Lions. Now switching a little bit of sports. Now we know basketball started though. There has been a few surprises this year I was not expecting, but like, are you guys following NBA as well or not yet?
I'm watching it.
You're watching it. I know you like it.
Yeah.
At least the Pistons ain't doing that bad and doing a lot better. I guess they're getting a little bit pumped with that. They're 9 and
that last game 14. Was bad though. Didn't they just play the Bucks?
Well, that was yesterday.
That was like 113, I think.
But compared to last year.
128 to 103.
Yeah, I ain't finished it. I cut it off at 113 to 80 something.
Yeah, 120. I think it ended 128, 103, something like that.
I stopped it right there.
But what team have you been surprised with? Because I do got a couple that I'm like, oh shit, I did not see this coming this year. Like these
what
people.
Team am I surprised with?
I don't know because I never
missed that point.
But that will be the Kings for Sacramento, you know.
Okay, I can't even talk about Pistons. I can't talk about.
It's hard.
I can't.
It's hard.
I know.
The Pistons.
Talking about another team in Detroit right now is impossible. No, it is really impossible.
Do you hear me talking about the Steelers? The only reason I'm talking about the Steelers is because and don't get me wrong, people.
Because they're taking away. They're taking the Eagles.
My Pittsburgh Steelers. If Pittsburgh and Steelers and the Lions played, I will be rooting all. I will be all in my black and gold. I just would.
So you gonna root both ways though? Lions score, you gonna jump up, and then the Steelers score, you gonna jump up.
No.
You gonna hold it. You gonna hold it in.
Lions and Pittsburgh play, and the Lions score, I'm big. Motherfucker, you got to be kidding me.
You'll be mad with the Pistons
because I'm a Lion. I'm a diehard Steelers. Ain't never gonna change. Remember, I will probably never, ever be a true Lions fan. But man, to hang out with you guys, to feel the energy from you guys, the Lions fans. I am such a fan.
It's contagious.
I'm such a fan of Detroit Lions fans, man.
It's contagious.
I really am. Because what you guys have gone through in the last 32 years,
it was rough.
I've been here to see it. And I'm like, and I think like the biggest blow to you guys when Barry decided to retire early. And you guys stayed fans. You guys stayed fans. You guys are pissed off, and you should have been. You guys are pissed off with the way the team was going and leadership and all of this stuff. I get it. But yet,
still showing up, still showed up for the games, and yeah.
And so I'm a huge fan of Detroit Lions fans. It's not going to change the fact that I'm a diehard Steeler. But man, to be around you guys when this is happening, man.
What a time to be alive.
Say it again.
What a time to be alive.
Yeah.
I can see, I finally see it all.
I'll take one step further.
I'm still waiting for that Super Bowl, though.
What a time to be a Lions.
Yeah.
What a time to be a Lions, man.
You need to get that on the shirt. That need to be the next shirt.
Yeah.
What a time to be a Lion.
What a time to be a Lion. I mean, I'm so pumped. I can't wait till tomorrow. Can't wait till tomorrow.
That's gonna be a hell of a game. I'm not missing that one.
You know what the sad thing is? He's not really a football fan.
He don't watch it.
At the end of this year, he will be a junkie.
Look, I don't watch football like that for sure. I say that, but
you gotta
it's good for the city to have a winning team right now. I say that, regardless what team. But out of all the teams that it could have been, the Lions probably is the best possible team that we could have winning right now out of all our teams.
B, homework tomorrow.
He's
got to come on the next episode and tell us everything about the game.
All right,
you have to watch the game.
What time the game start?
8:15, I think.
8:15.
You have to.
Amazon Prime gonna have it.
Yeah.
I work a job at 9 o'clock, so I'm only gonna be able to watch the first half of it.
Okay.
But I'll keep tabs on it. I'll see what I can do.
All right. Yeah.
I think you can rewatch it on Amazon.
You can rewatch it.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Rewatch it.
All right, I'll rewatch it then. There you go.
You got to.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's the homework for Lorenzo.
Try to stay away from the scores. Because that can ruin it for you.
Yeah.
Look, I don't watch it that much, Troy. It ain't even gonna bother me.
I did go back and watch the Steelers game, that whole game, because I was on the road when it was on. I watched the whole
game. You told me you were listening to that one.
And I watched it all.
Dying.
I watched the whole thing last night.
You watched it all again?
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole game.
Good. I was watching. I did watch later that weekend the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Man, what a disaster of like the offensive line do not protect Patrick Mahomes at all. Like, people criticize that dude, but that dude played the whole game running and throwing the ball, like, and still making touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like that, he was so mad with his offensive people. Like, why are you like letting this?
Let me get killed.
Dude, a safety. Somebody from the safety came in and sacked him. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, somebody from a corner just came in right through a line and just sacked him. And he's like...
you ruined my mojo. No other team talked today on the team. You ruined my mojo. All Lions talked today. All Lions.
But that was my point. Like, we got one of the best teams. Well, the best team, actually. We got the best team out there.
Wait.
Well, offensively, we got the best team.
In the NFC, we are the very best team.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yep. In football, we have the number one offense in the league.
Yep.
I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes in the league.
That dude is
Yeah.
That's special.
I mean, you have all these guys in the league that you know of, superstars. And let's be real. We have some people on the Lions that's going to become superstars. But besides Aiden Hutchinson, none of them are superstars. None.
What's better, a great team that's built like how college teams are, where they ain't really like no star. Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Or a team that got a star. Because I feel like that's the approach for most of the sports leagues these days. Okay. I'd rather have a team that's just like a ton of great players. If they all A players, and then the rest of the league got teams that got players that's like an A+, so I take the A players.
So this is my opinion. You have a team with 2 or 3, star players. Wide receiver, running back, quarterback. You have that. Or you have a team like Detroit Lions who are just stars. Like separate them, they're not. But when you put them together, the whole team is a star.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
I'll take that too.
Yeah, I'll take the whole team. Like they know without one of them, they get a little weaker. Without another one, they get a little weaker. But come together, no one can beat them. Aiden Hutchinson, people can say what they want about Aiden Hutchinson because he's hurt. He's not going to play the rest of the season. But if you don't think Aiden Hutchinson is a big part of the winning, these guys are playing for Aiden Hutchinson.
What did he got? Like 5 sacks in 2 games?
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
That was like a record or something like shit
I
like
think
that.
he had
like
7 before he left.
yeah, like the dude was like
So
he's
what
a
I'm saying,
beast.
you don't
He's
think
a
they're
beast.
playing for Aiden Hutchinson? They're playing because they know there's a chance Aiden Hutchinson can come back for the Super Bowl if they make it. They know that.
Oh, he's trying to do. They already said it. He's trying to get healthy for that.
Now, so people, I don't want y'all to think I'm monopolizing this set, but I'm monopolizing this set. I am on freaking fire. I am a football fan. I am an NFL like if NFL was meat, I would never eat vegetables. I would never buy that fruit.
Eating vegetables, nah.
I just be a
Yes,
meat man. Just completely carnivore.
You gonna turn into a lion, huh?
Carnivore. Yeah.
yeah. Now, who has been? So now that we're talking about the Lions, for you, which player has been the most surprisingly?
Elaine McNeil.
Who?
Elaine McNeil. That man in the middle. Listen to me.
That's been the surprise for you.
Yeah.
Out of the team, like.
So last year he was good and he was coming on. He was doing his thing. But this year, I thought, when he got his money, I'm thinking this man is telling everybody I earned this money. I deserve this money. I'm a big man in the middle and ain't nothing you can do about it. Elaine McNeil. Now, don't get me wrong. J-Mo's doing this thing. The boy just can't stay out of trouble because he's a boy. Because he
hasn't matured enough yet.
He will grow up to be one hell of a player if he continues to surround himself with the right people. This boy gonna be special for this team. If he realizes he's playing for the team and not himself, and everything he does off the field affects the team, when he realizes that, he'll make better choices. He'll think about his decisions before he do some of the stupid things he does.
Yeah.
You can't say
for me.
Amon-Ra Brown, he's surprising anybody. He's not a surprise.
No, we knew that last year. We saw that last year. There's a few players that we saw last year that they had something special.
Who's intercepting?
Names you got me. But for me, I think Gibbs has been for me. But that's for me. He was playing and just this year.
Gibbs is surprised because
for me he has been so far. Like I knew he was good. I just didn't know he could be this good.
Montgomery.
Yeah.
He plays the first half. And he plays a lot the first half.
Yeah.
And then you got the little back, Gibbs, coming in the second, who's faster. Now they're running after Montgomery the whole first half. Now you put a guy who's in there faster.
Oh, definitely
smaller,
gonna kill you.
Faster.
You ain't gonna stop him. I mean,
yeah. Because they're tired. The defense is tired because they've been pounding on that big back. Montgomery pounding, and then after that, now you got to get this little scat
making
back.
Sure they
you got to get this little scat back. You can't catch them because your legs are tired. You're tired. You're worn down. They're very brilliant the way they use both of them.
But because they come in sync, they use one for the first half, and then they use another one for the second half.
Yeah.
But still, the way he has adapted to
and catching the ball out of the backfield, catching the ball out of the backfield.
So for me, it's been surprising because I thought it was gonna be like one of these he's gonna get tired because he won the ball all the time because he think he's good and better than everybody. But he adapted so good that
who's been picking off interceptions.
I said right? No.
Is it Carlton Davis? Nope.
You got me with the names there. Let's see.
Oh man, he's good. I like him. He picked off one.
Not Sam Branch.
Nope.
Branch has been catching a few.
Nope, not Branch. Branch is surprising me because Branch is supposed to be good. This if you say his name, is it a safety or is it?
Well, we talking about safety. You got Joseph Kirby too.
Kirby Joseph. Yeah, buddy. He's been shocking me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been putting it on him. He's been intercepting. Listen,
but when you're playing with other players that are trying to be better and better, you gotta push yourself to be better too. Like you got you know what? I ain't gonna fall behind.
It's something when you get up in the morning and you have a coach that make you look at yourself in the mirror. See, when you have a coach make you look at yourself in the mirror and make you realize who you are, it makes a difference. When you look in the mirror and you see a defeated team, that's what you see. You see, oh man, we're gonna lose this one. No, Dan Campbell has his players looking in the mirror and seeing they're on the best team in the NFL. So when they see that they're on the best team in the NFL, they come out on the field and they have to play like they're the best team in the NFL. So not only are they on the best team in the NFL, they have to play like they are the best corner in the NFL. They have to play like they're the best linebacker in the NFL. They have to play like they're the best quarterback in the NFL.
You got to play like you're the best on everything. NFL.
Yes, because
on everything.
Because he's convinced you that you are the best in the NFL. He makes you see it in the mirror every day.
And not only that, I think they're also feeling like the eyes of the whole United States is on you. Like everybody, America is looking at you right now.
On Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football, it really is.
Yeah, well, yeah, basically, yeah.
If you're a football fan, that's all you're looking at.
Yeah. But no, but like literally, like you go to when they go on the road and you look at the stadium and you see all that blue, you're like, oh shit. Like when Danny's telling me that, he ain't joking. We are the best. We gotta play like the best. We gotta do it like the best. But you also believe it because you're seeing it.
When they were in Indianapolis, when they played in Indianapolis?
When they were playing Indianapolis? Yeah.
Bruh, you'd have thought they were playing at home. You thought they were playing at home.
There were more Lions than anything else. There were more Lions than anything else.
Just like when Pittsburgh played Cincinnati last week. You see all that going. Yeah, I just want you to know that. That's why I had to go look at the game, because I had to see how many fans showed up.
Like to see a lot.
Yeah, buddy. Man, listen, Detroit Lions fans, farewell SWL, man. Y'all have no more SWL in this town. There's no more same old Lions.
And we're hoping it is for a good long time.
You know what's funny? When the same old Lions was invented, Dan Campbell was a part of the team. 0-16. When they went 0-16, he was a linebacker on the line.
But even when he took over the Lions, he went 3-16. I think it was. They only won like three games. And then last year when we gave with that surprise and won like a bunch of games.
No, not last year. So last year they went.
Last year is when it went really from.
Yeah. But the year before that, they were like
3-16,
2-8.
Something, yeah. So it was really bad record.
2-7.
It was really bad.
And then they went on a run at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm.
So when it run in the season, and all they needed to do was Carolina to beat Green Bay or Carolina to beat someone.
But that didn't happen.
And it didn't happen. And then they went into Green Bay and destroyed. They killed Green. They had nothing to play for, but they went into Green Bay and beat Green Bay and put Green Bay out of the playoff.
Yeah. Hey, if I'm not going into the playoff, you ain't going into the playoff.
Right. So yeah, I think they went 7-1 their last 8 games. And
they went on a really nice run. Yeah, that was.
And then last year, no one expected them to be in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's been a lot of improvement.
I think it'd be interesting to have like if they did like a doc on that. You know, of course, it probably might not be something that'd be super big, but at least like for the Detroit people.
Oh, they're pretty much they're gonna do it.
Because I want to see if it's purely motivation or is it also player utilization too.
Yeah,
because like I said, I think a lot of coaches don't necessarily like plan to utilize certain players. It's just a reserve. But when you got somebody that's finding the strength in the player and then also motivating them, like you saying, it's different.
I think
like you said, everybody is a pro, but then you got players that come in and they be like, that person trash. How you trash? He a pro.
I don't. I was thinking about the name Campbell's crew. Campbell picked these guys, find these guys. Him and Holmes,
you got me the recruiter. The recruiter. I'm not.
Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes.
What's that baseball movie that had Brad Pitt in it, and then they did a similar thing? Everybody wanted like certain players, but he was like, "No, we're gonna get this player. We're gonna get this player."
Which movie?
Was it Moneyball?
It could have been. Yeah.
What movie was that one again?
It was a baseball movie.
Baseball movie.
with Brad Pitt. He was the coach. They kept losing. They had star players on there, and he was like, "We're gonna let them go."
That one.
And he just went around and like picked all of these players that had certain things that they could do.
Yeah.
I don't think I have seen that one. Though.
Yeah, and
You're gonna have to watch that if you ain't checked it out.
That's why I think I was saying Campbell's crew. I think it should be Campbell's crop because he picked these guys himself.
Yeah,
and developed them. He made them.
Well, he has developed. Yeah, he has developed these players.
This is Campbell's crop.
Really good. The last 3 years, he has developed like
Moneyball.
Yep. Campbell's
You'll
crop.
like it.
This is Campbell's crop. That's what it is. Not Campbell's crew. I mean, if you like Campbell's crew, call him Campbell's crew. But I think it's Campbell's crop because I'm telling you,
at least it's still got the Campbell.
He picked these guys himself. That it seemed like nobody else. People kind of doubted him. Like, really? Because he got so much bashing when he moved up to get Jahmyr Gibbs. Nope. It wasn't Jahmyr Gibbs. Yeah, he moved to get Jahmyr Gibbs, and then he moved.
But he got a lot of heat when he got Goff. When he got Goff, he got a lot of
J-Mo. J-Mo was hurt.
But
he
when
picked J-Mo with a
when Goff
leg.
came to Detroit, I know there was a lot of different opinions about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's why I said it sounds just like that movie.
Because a running back, you're not supposed to pick a running back in the first round. He picked him. Jahmyr Gibbs, he picked him in the first round. And they knew he wasn't going to be able to play the first season.
Mm-hmm. He was just preparing for that, for these years, for these last 2 years.
And I think he played 1 or 2 games in the first season.
And he got screwed.
He dropped a couple.
Yeah.
But remember the first pass? Bomb.
And like the
bomb.
I can't remember. I don't remember that one. I got to go watch it again.
It was a bomb. And he took it to the house.
Hey.
Took it to the house. Oh, man.
It's worthy. But if you haven't seen the Lions games like Lorenz over here, you gotta see the Lions game, guys. Like you gotta see the games this year. They're just on the next level. But hey, we're gonna cut it off so far for today.
Hold up.
But yeah, go ahead.
Detroit Lions.
I knew it.
Listen to me.
I knew it.
The practice squad. All of the guys who are filling in for these players, filling in for the starters. I want you to know this. You're a Detroit Lions for a reason. That means you're an NFL player. You are not supposed to drop the ball. You're not supposed to miss tackle because that's what they're expecting you to do. They're saying they're going to beat you guys because of you guys. That's what they're saying. The world is saying if you lose this game, no one's going to feel bad because you lost this game. People can say, okay, they lost this game. We understand why. No. Don't let them give you a way out. If you lose this game, it's because you dropped the ball. If you lose this game, it's because you missed the tackle. If you lose this game, they're telling you that they expected it because you weren't ready. You didn't deserve to be here. I am telling you right now, Detroit Lions, you deserve to be here. If you are wearing that jersey on Thursday night, that means Dan Campbell believe that you should be wearing that jersey. So guess what? We have an old saying in boxing. Glove up and shut up. Go out there and do what he expects you to do. Play the fucking game the way the game is supposed to be played. Leave it all between the lines. Lions, you can do it. I'm not talking about backups. I'm not talking about the practice squad. I'm talking about once you get on the field, you are a Detroit Lions and you deserve the fuck to be there. Be there. Show up. Don't miss tackles. Don't drop balls. Do what you're supposed to do. Get the job done. Give Detroit Lions fans what they've been waiting on for 30, 40, 50, 60 years. And that's why you're playing the game on Thursday night. That's a Dan Campbell speech.
And with that being said, don't forget, share, like, subscribe, comment. And hey, don't forget, this is just my opinion, people. See you in the next one.
Just our opinion. Detroit Lions! You know, baby.